In the ancient hills of Judah, a tale of valor and faith unfolds, echoing through the corridors of time. In the land where shepherds sang to the stars and kings were anointed, there arose a challenge that would etch itself into the annals of eternity. It was during the days of the Israelites, when Saul reigned as their king, that the Philistines, a formidable foe, cast their shadow over the fields of Elah. The armies gathered, drawn by the gravitas of impending war, their hearts ablaze and their spirits tested. Among the ranks of the Philistines stood a giant, a man whose stature and strength were unparalleled, named Goliath of Gath. Clad in bronze armor that gleamed under the sun, Goliath's voice thundered across the valley as he issued his challenge to the Israelites. For 40 days, he taunted the Israelite army, his presence alone casting doubt and fear, like a storm waiting to break. Within the tents of the Israelites, courage waned, and hearts faltered, none daring to face the giant. Until a young shepherd boy from Bethlehem, named David, came bearing bread and cheese for his brothers at battle. Unaware of the fear that had gripped the camp, David's eyes shone with the light of righteousness and a simple faith that surpassed understanding. As he listened to Goliath's challenge, indignation stirred within him, a holy wrath at the defiance hurled against his people and the God they revered. David, untouched by doubt and unfettered by fear, offered to meet the giant's challenge. King Saul, skeptical yet desperate, clothed David in his armor, but it proved cumbersome, ill-suited for a shepherd. Shedding the weight of metal, David took instead his staff, selected 5 smooth stones from the brook, and with his sling in hand, walked onto the battlefield. The clash that followed was not to be one of equals, yet in that disparity lay its very strength. Goliath approached, towering and disdainful, seeing only a boy, where others saw a savior. As the giant lumbered, David danced amongst the stones of history. His faith unchecked by the daunting mass before him, he spoke, calm and assured, announcing his intent to vanquish the defiler in the name of the Lord. With a breath, a prayer, and a stone loosed from his sling, David's aim was true. The stone found its mark on the forehead of the giant, and like the whisper of a breeze, Goliath's fall was heard across the fields. The earth trembled with his collapse, and in that moment of silence, the triumphant exultation of Israel's sons rose like an anthem. David's victory was not one of might but of spirit, a testament that the seemingly weak can wield unimaginable strength when their cause is just and their faith resolute. Thus, a shepherd from the house of Jesse, who faced insurmountable odds, would one day become a king, remembered not just for his throne but for the heart of a conqueror, a servant, and a man after God's own heart. Through this tale, the threads of belief and courage are woven into the tapestry of human history, as David's journey from pasture to palace began with faith and a fateful stone.